is TaxBuster's designated representative. Alex?
Thank you, Gene. And League of Women Voters, thank you for hosting this forum. On April 21st, residents of Baton Rouge, Baker, and Zachary will go to the polls to cast their vote on the proposed CATS property tax. A big tax, a huge tax. So amongst many, there are three things that this CATS property tax is proposing upon us. They are as follows. Number one, this CATS property tax will steal our homestead exemption. Number two, this CATS property tax will increase property taxes up to 79%. That's 79%. And number three, senior citizens aged 65 and older will lose their tax-free status. So all you homeowners out there, let's take a closer look at this property tax with me. Number one, this CATS property tax will steal our homestead exemption. The ability to deduct the first $75,000 of the value of our home from being taxed will be taken away. So if your home is valued right now at $175,000, currently you only pay property taxes on $100,000. This tax will have you paying property taxes on the full amount of $175,000. And while this property tax steals our homestead exemption, it will more than double CAT's budget from $12 million to $30 million per year. That's an increase in CAT's budget of 150%. That's 150%. While stealing our homestead exemption. So yes, it's being presented to us as a transit reform, but in reality it's just a big tax. A huge property tax. Number two, this CATS property tax will increase property taxes up to 79%. Imagine having your property taxes increased by 79% when your income is already limited. So what will you have to sacrifice in order to pay this property tax increase? Will it be your groceries, your medicines, a trip to the doctor? And these costs are rising every day. And number three, senior citizens 65 years and older will lose their tax-free status. So picture your parents or your neighbors who are 65 years or older on a fixed income, and now the protection they've relied on for years, the tax freeze is gone, completely removed. The tax freeze is no longer applied to this property tax if you're 65 years or older. Because this is such a huge property tax that we must keep in mind that 14 months ago, the voters defeated a 3.5 mil CATS property tax. 3.5. And now they're demanding that we go to the polls and vote on a 10.6 mil. That's 3 times as big. A property tax for 10 years. One other item is that this is a special election. A one-item special election that will cost us taxpayers $265,000. So here they come again. So in summary, these are the 3 major points for us all to remember. Number one, the CATS property tax will steal our homestead exemption. Number two, this tax will increase property taxes up to 79%. And number three, senior citizens 65 years and older will lose their tax-free status. So, if you live in the cities of Baton Rouge, Baker, and Zachary, when you go to the polls to vote on April 21st, we at taxbusters.us encourage you to learn as much as possible on this tax and tell all of your friends about it, please, because it is a huge property tax which may possibly never go away. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. And now for our final presenter, we have Diane Hanley, who is the designated representative.